Hello again, everybody. It's Harry Boxer, the technical trader at the TechTrader.com. It's Tuesday night, December the 17th, and these are the charts of the day. There's still a lot of good-looking charts on the long side, and the market had a pretty interesting day today. Although it was down just fractionally, it enabled a lot of stocks to still do well. And let's start off with Adept. The stock that we spotted on the breakout here did a great swing trade. Another one there. This stock is moving just yet again up another $1.36, 11.63% on 830,000 shares, and that stock that's the biggest, one of the biggest days all year, at least in the last 6 months. And it moved up out of there yesterday, out of this little falling wedge. Today it moved up through the recent high of 12.5 and closed over 13. Fabulous day. Maybe a little bit more coming on the upside. The angle of ascent shows potential about 14, and if we get through that, it can spike up into the 15, 16 range. But anyway, this is a stock in motion, looking good, good volume, good technicals. AER, what a spectacular breakout. First of all, for a couple of days before the announcement of the merger with ILFC, the stock ran for hard from 21 to 25, gapped up to 32. Now it ran up to 36 to close at 34.97. You can see it's gone up about 60% in the last few days. Not advocating aggressive purchases of the stock just yet, but you can see the long-term position of the stock is now up near or at above, I should say, the all-time high. So this is a game-changer merger. It looks like if the stock could pull back and fill in here for a bit, maybe we get this to 38.40 short term. Strong momentum right now. AVGO also with some strong news, acquiring LSI yesterday. LSI Logic stock popped from and ran up to over 50. Today it exploded to 54.54, up 346. Another 7% gain on another 8.7 million. A little ahead of itself. Just wanted to show you the overall structure and the way the stock has run up in the last. Here's the breakout, which we noted when it did break out. Unbeknownst to us, there's going to be a merger. The stock's gone from 40, 41 zone to 54 and looks even better. At this point, however, it may be near the top of this channel and maybe a little bit short-term overbought, but I'll look to see for a setup. CSIQ, the solars came back nicely today. Indeed, CSIQ held this triple bottom and the trend line and the 50-day and has been moving up now. Now, not a big move today, up 62 cents, just 2%, but volume's picking up. It may start to accelerate. Would not be surprised to see a run at the 33 level short term. GoGo with a pop today as well. Jumped from 28.56 to 32.48, 4 points and backed up. It closed up $1.84, 6.4% nearly, and the volume was the biggest in a couple weeks. So what I'm looking for now is this to get to 40. That's my short-term target. But first, it's going to have to test and take out the 35 3/4 level. My first target is 35.5. My second target is 39.40. Great Television has been wonderful. Today it backed off in the morning to 13 and spiked up to 13.92 and closed 13.76, up 53 cents or 4%. Decent volume, 911,000, and it looks to me like it's about to break out of the 3-day resistance level and move into the $16 range, perhaps even as high as 18. This stock has strong momentum. HIMX, another nice day today. Although yesterday's volume was huge, near 20 million, today backed off volume-wise to 11.4. Still a good day, up 32 cents, 2.7%. Now, once it's gone above that line and followed through, the only thing holding it back in my mind is the short-term channel top, which it tagged over the last day or two, right there. You can see how that connects these highs. Now, if it accelerates, we're going to get a quick move to 14.15. If not, it may consolidate and then move a little bit. But I do think the angle of ascent is going to be steeper, and the stock is going to work its way up towards 15 plus. IDRA is intriguing me. I like the way it's looking in here. And as you can see, the overall structure of the chart, break out of the base, move up to resistance to pull back the breakthrough, back off to the trend channel line, which it held here for 4 weeks. Then accelerating here, and consolidating for a few days today, jumped 46 cents, 15%. It does look like we're going to get into this resistance zone, 4 1/4 or half, and then maybe get as high as 5 on a short-term basis. iRobot had a big spectacular pop today as it opened at 32.96, went to 38.46, before backing off, but nevertheless, a good close. And you can see that 38 was the highs from September, October. So not surprised that it pulled back in that area. Right now, the support's going to be somewhere around 34.5. And if it runs back up to 38.5, we could see the stock test the July highs around 41. That's my next target. JK Solar, another strong solar, very nice action here, holding the trend line and the 50-day moving average, turning it around today, popping 251, almost 9.4% on 1.9 million, best volume in a few days. So we're looking to see if this is going to get back up and to retest the levels up near 32.3 zone, and then beyond that, looking at high 30s, maybe low 40s eventually. OESX, another good follow-through day after the big pop yesterday, jumped another 7 cents and closed at the high for the day, although it did back off about 20 cents earlier in the morning. It did come on nicely, so that one looks to me like it's headed for 7 3/4. Prawn popped out of a little wedge today after it broke through and pulled back for a few days and consolidated low volume. Today was up 56 cents or almost 9%. I'm looking for the stock to get to 8 and 10. YRCW, like the way it pulled back in the morning to 12.09 and closed at 13.99, 12.05 to 13.99, nearly 2 points up to 94 cents, a big reversal, and it held support. Next target would be if this gets through 14.40, I'm looking for the stock to get to 17. And lastly, Zone ZHNE, which although it didn't break out, popped about 35 cents and closed up 26 cents or 5.6%. If it can break out above this line, and it's right there, I'm looking for a retest of the 6.5 range and eventually getting up to 7.5. So watch this for a nice swing trade, potentially, if it gets going tomorrow. And that's it for tonight. Tomorrow I'll be featuring some of the swing trades and also some of the shorts. Good night, everybody.